Alright guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another episode of our RPG series. We haven't done this one in a while. Work has been hectic to say the least. And yeah, let's just get into it. So far, even when I've not been there, I've seen the channel has been getting some recognition and I appreciate every one of you. So yeah, we still have our goal for this year. We're still going to try and hit it. We're going to try to find and make time to make videos, because it takes some time for me to prepare the video, then create it. So I had prepared this one, but I didn't have enough time to create it. But now I found some time, so we're going to get into it, and then we're going to see what we have by the end of this episode. So the first thing that we're going to do is you guys are going to go to the asset store. I showed you how to go there, but I've already gone there. And then you're gonna get this package. So let my assets just get brought in. Okay, you're gonna get this package. This magic effects free package. So just search for this package in the asset store and get it, and then import it. So we're gonna import it just like that. Perfect. Then we're going to go to our chest here, which is our weapon. We'll go to Health Studio and then come to Hobby. Is it Hobby Studio? I think it's Hobby Studio. We're gonna go to our prefabs. We're gonna go to Magic Circle. Let's get this guy, put him there, and let's just reduce him to 5. Everything can stay the same. Then right, let's go to him, get out of 2D view so that we can make sure that he's right. Alright, there we go, right at the bottom there. Nice. That's the first thing we're gonna do. The next thing that we're going to do is the main part of today's episode, and that's to create some consumable. So let's create a cube real quickly. Let's bring it over here. Let us just let's call this cube, we're going to call this cube health portion. I'm going to make it 0.25, 0.25, 0.25. Okay, maybe bring it this way, somewhere there. Put it on 0 so that it's just right there. Around, bring it right there. Perfect. So for this guy, we're going to go to the character, then we're going to go to healing and put healing on him. Like that. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, then once that is done, we are going to remove this guy, the box collider. You remember we don't use it. We're gonna put our sphere collider, make sure it's a trigger, expand the radius. There we go. Then we're gonna add a pickup script. So this is an item we can pick up. Then we need to create an item. So let's just click on the chest, go to the pickup script to where it's the longbow. Then we're going to create an item in here. So we're going to create inventory item, and then we're going to call this a healing portion. So it's going to be of item level 2. And then a portion to heal all wounds. Okay, it's going to be of type consumable. Item ID 2, yes, item level, because this is our item ID 1, the longbow. Right, then the name we're gonna say small healing distortion. All right. Now for our sprite, we're going to bring in, so let's go to our GUI. We've got that. We're going to bring in, so initially, even for our equipment, we're about to change it, because if you remember, I brought in these guys, but these guys have backgrounds, so we need stuff without background. So we're going to first start with them. The equipment, let me just bring in all the equipment without backgrounds. And there we go, nicely done. I'm just gonna select them there, and then I'm gonna say to the sprite, like, nice. So for our weapon, for our chest, we've got this longbow weapon. Right, so we're going to go to without, and then we're going to put 89 air. And even for our chest, we're going to change the item, the longbow item, without, and it was 89, I think. 89. There we go. So now the next thing that we're going to bring in inside our GUI, we are going to bring in the resources. So bring this guy in here. Then I'm going to name him resources. Open him up. Create sprites. To this sprite like that. Perfect. We use him. We'll come there. We're going to go to our items. So under our items, we've got craftables, consumables, and weapons. So this guy will be moved into consumables. Let's not mix them up. There we go. Now we're gonna give him from our resources number 56 as a sprite. Nice. Everything there is fine. The name though isn't, so it's HE healing. Okay. The next thing that we're going to do is open up the item slot, because there are a few things that we need to do. So in terms of consumables, you're going to have different types of consumables. Some consumables are going to deal with the health, some consumables might deal with the mana. So I'm going to create another enum just in here. Public enum. I'm going to call this consumable type. We're going to have none. So everything like weapons are going to be on none. We're going to have healing. And then we're going to have a mana boost. And maybe a magic boost. Maybe a magic boost. We'll not deal with magic boost or mana boost, we'll just deal with healing, because everything is the same. So the next thing that we're going to do is, just after item type, we're going to say public consumable type. Another thing, what we're going to do is, this is not important for the weapons, but it's important for consumables. Only consumables. Craftables, not so much. Well, it might be, but not so much. So we're going to say public integer. Let's call this consumable buff. So this is the buff that the consumable is going to give us. Let's save that. Go back into Unity, and then we should have those two there. So we're going to say this is the healing, the consumable buff for this one. We're going to say it is 20, right? Now what we're going to do next is this. Inside our slot, so let's go to inventory, items slot. Inside this slot, we're going to go to the slot script. So inventory slot. So you can see here when we're handling assigning, We are switching on current item. So if case 1 is current item is weapon, we're going to close that. Craftable, we're not going to do that. We're going to go to this guy, consumable. The first thing we're going to check here is if current item dot consumable type is equal to consumable is equal to item consumable type healing. What have I messed up? If is equals to not item but let's see, equals to equals to item dot consumable type dot healing. If it's supposed to be this guy. If item dot consumable type is equals to that, then we're going to do something in here. So if it's equals to healing, what are we going to do? Let's put a comment here and say heal player. Now the healing is going to be fairly simple. So what we're going to say is game object player is equal to game object dot find with tag, and in our case, what is the tag that we use? If we come to MC there, use player. Perfect. So we're going to come here and say player. Okay. All right, so we're going to say if game object is supposed to find game object type player, then we're going to say if player is not null, correct? Because we want to have a null check. If player is not null, we're now going to say player health system. Health system is going to be equals to player dot get component health system. Again, we're going to have another null check. If health system is not null, then we are going to now say health system dot current dot health. We want the current one. What is the current health in this health system? What did I call it? Have I forgotten what I called it? Coded current health. Is it not? Oh, it's a private float. We have to make this public. Well, let's make that public. Perfect. Now let's come back here and say health system dot current health is going to be equal to health system dot current health plus or equal to current item. So let's put this in brackets. Current item dot consumable buff. Okay, multiply this by the item, by the current item dot item level. Okay. Alright. That. Yeah, that's it. That's all we have to do in there. Now let's come back to Unity. So we're gonna go to our current health. Health system max health currently is at 100. So we're gonna say our current max health. Let's make it 200. Then we've got everything there. Let's go over to this guy, the health potion. We have got to change here to interactable. So we want this guy to be interactable. He needs an item. We're gonna give him the healing potion. Remember to save. Then we're gonna hit play. Let's just get that out of there. So we're gonna go over to here. He is interactable, but we forgot one thing, one key aspect: the instruction text. Just copy this, paste it in here as child, and then let's hit play again. Come here. Let's see, why isn't our instruction text showing up? Let me see, chest. Okay, let's move the chest to this way. Okay. Let's run over this side. We are interacting with it, but the text isn't just showing. Why isn't it showing? Let me see. Oh wow, it's tiny. Oh wow, let's delete this. Alright, let's copy this, then let's paste it here, bring it into the health portion. Let's just zero that and zero that. Then we'll leave the Y as is when we turn it on. There we go. That's better. That's better. Let's turn it back off. And let's hit play again. Okay. Okay, we've got 200 of 200. That would be a problem since we've got 200 of 200 in terms of health. That might be a bit of a problem for what we're trying to do. So let's go to our health system again. Instead of getting 200 of 200 in our start where we're assigning this, let's say is equals to 20. There we go. Nicely done. So if we say 20 by 240, so we should be at 60 in terms of health when we apply our buff. So there we go. We're at 20, nearly dying. We run there. There it is. We interact with it. Then we hit I. Here it is. Click on it. There we go. Our healing potion is of type consumable. A potion to heal our wounds. And we could say use it. And then if I were to do that, you can see that has gone up, but we haven't updated our text. So that will be the next thing we're going to do, to update our text. But let's go back here. There are a few things that are still not working the way we want them to. So if we go to our slots, inventory slots, at the end here, we're going to go into our weapon. You see what happens in our weapon is that we disable these guys. So we are going to come here at the end, actually at the very end of it all. So right here at the end here, before the break, we're going to do that. This document to set active false. Then the next thing that we're gonna do is try to update our text. How are we gonna do that? So we are gonna say health system dot I think it's get health percentage, right? I think this is the function that we're supposed to call. Yeah, I think this is it. So we're gonna call that function, and then we're gonna get our new health percentage. So now let's test that out one more time, and then let's make sure that we have it working. So we're on 20, we run over there, we get that guy, then hit I, use, and we hit I. Okay, we are still getting, okay, our health isn't being calculated the way I want it to. Let me see. Let's go back to the health system and see how we are setting the text. So HP text, is it public? No, it's not public. All right, let's make it public. And then let's also create an update function in here, which will update every time. What we're going to be updating in here is that guy. Nice. So I would have just done it on that side, but I feel like I don't want to have to call so many things, so many variables from a different script in the other one. So let's just interact with that. I use, then there we go, we've got 60 in our health. There we go. So 60 of 200. And then you can still go interact with this guy, and then it'll be equipped. You can equip it. Then when you hit I, then you hit the what was our weapon wheel button? Was it J? What was it? Yes. What was it? Was it tab? Nope. What was it? Yeah, it seems like it was tab. The variable weapon wheel player combat has not been assigned. What do you mean? Or weapon wheel player combat weapon wheel. Okay, let's go to player combat and look at what we are missing. Player combat, weapon wheel has not been assigned. What do we do here? Alright, we haven't assigned it. Let's go to our hard weapon wheel, assign it to the player combat weapon wheel there. Clear that. So here we go. One more time, so that you can even see our new texture being applied. When equip that, I get that, equip it, and click out. There we go, you can see that. So let's I hit tab. You can see this is this one is still a bit iffy, but this one is completely PNG. Might make the weapon wheel bigger because this is tiny, can't see much. Might make it bigger. We'll do that. There we go. Current weapon equipped is that one. Then we can hit tab again. We can now collect our interactable. Okay, I get that and then use that, and then our health comes up to 60. And let's see how the behavior is when we don't use them. We just collect them. How does our inventory store them? So come there, we get that. Run there, we get that. We hit I. There they are. Alright, so if you enjoyed this episode, leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'm gonna let you guys get creative with your consumables. Create as many consumables as you want. Let them do different things. From here, for us, we are going to be moving into equipping our bow and doing the bow combat. So if you enjoyed this episode and you want to see the next episode, leave a like down there, comment, let me know what you want to see. Give me ideas, because even I ran out of ideas on what to show. So if there's something that you're seeing, oh, we might not do it and you want it to be done, let me know so that we can fit it into our schedule. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this episode, again, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for all the support that you guys keep showing. I'll see you all in the next one, and bye-bye.